Hi everybody and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have my day 5 and 6 Booktube-a-thon wrap up. So this is the second video in a row I'm doing with no makeup on because it's 10 o'clock at night right now, so I just lazy. So yeah, I don't even know where to start with this. So on day 5 I attempted to read the book where I had to pick it up and not put it down, but that didn't end up happening because yesterday I was still at my apartment and I was coming back, so I didn't want to start it. And then so I was going to wait till after dinner to start it, but then we were having issues with leaving to go get dinner and stuff. So I read 50 pages, I stopped, and I read a whole ton of it, and then I had 50 pages left, so I didn't technically read it without letting go, so it didn't count. But that book was Legend by Marie Lu. I loved this book. I gave this book 5 stars. I don't know why I hadn't read it sooner. I feel very late in the bandwagon getting in on this, but I'm excited that I read it. If circumstances were different, I could have totally saw myself finishing this all in one sitting. And that was all I read yesterday. And then today was day 6 of the Booktube-a-thon, and I just basically, so Patrick is on vacation this week. He left today, so I had all day to just do nothing but read, and I had a do not disturb sign, my mother was saying. Because today was the day where I was going to sit there and I was going to read a book from beginning to end without letting go of it. And so the book that I read for that was Poison Princess, which this is also for the challenge of reading a book with an author with the same last initial as you, and it's written by Cressley Cole, and my last name starts with C. So this actually covered 2 challenges, and so I woke up, started this at 8:30 in the morning, and I just continued on until about 2:30, and I finally finished this. I did take some snack breaks, but I carried it with me, so it still counted as never letting go of it because I carried it with me. I gave this one 3 stars. I don't know what about it. There was just something that I just didn't really like about it. There was a lot of times where this is about a girl, and she is a tarot card or something. She's a person in real life, but then she's actually she's a tarot card, and there's the apocalypse, and she's having all these visions and craziness, and there's times when you don't know if she's having visions or if it's really happening to her, and that was kind of confusing. I own the second book, and I was tempted to pick that one up after this one. That was my original goal, but this one just, I couldn't pick it up right after this. This is actually going to be a 5-book series, which I thought it was only a trilogy, and only the first 3 books are out. I don't know. I will continue on. I obviously own the second book, but as of right now, I'm not 100% loving the series yet. And then because I finished that at 2:30 or 3 o'clock-ish, I showered and I decided I'm going to start another book. And I started The Starter Wife by Gigi Lavangier Grazer. And I had been watching old videos last night after I finished reading. I watched all of my videos from 2015 because that's what normal people do. And I saw they hauled this, and I forgot that I wanted to read it. And it kind of when I opened it up, I was like, oh, that font kind of reminds me of chose the wrong guy, gave him the wrong finger. So I was like, maybe this one will be a fast read too. Yeah, not so much. I did finish this, but I had to push. I think a lot of it ended up being kind of skimmed, not 100, not skimmed, but I was speed reading even faster than I normally speed read. I was not a fan of this. I gave this book 2 stars, and that was kind of being nice. It's about this woman, and she is married to this big time Hollywood star guy. I think he's a producer or something like that. And he calls her up and says, I want a divorce, which kind of makes her a starter wife because she's already got all these wife qualities, but now she's getting divorced. And so she meets some people along the way and how she's dealing with it, but it was just very, very dense reading, and I just wasn't a fan. Even like at one point, the ex-husband is like dating Britney Spears. Like, what? That was just, it was just really cheesy. And because it was like, I'm dating Britney Spears, it was just really not believable. And of course, there's a twist with one of the love interests, and really, I don't know, like this woman like gets a divorce and she signs a prenup, so she, like the one thing she wants is this house back or whatever. She has no money because she's been married to this guy for 9 years. Like, she hasn't been working, yet she can take a summer off and just not do anything. Like, you have a 4-year-old daughter, like you should be trying to get your life together and not be mooching off of people. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So I have finished all of my challenges. I'm going to film a wrap up tomorrow with all the books that I've read again, just to show what challenges I have completed, which I've completed them all. And I will still continue reading tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably gonna be my last day of like really kicking into gear and reading, obviously, but then I have a whole week without Patrick, so I'm gonna have to bide my time and read some books. My goal is to possibly read through the Infernal Devices series or something else. I haven't decided, but I also have to finish packing up the bedroom to move to my apartment. So it's going to be crazy. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow in another video. I hope you guys have been doing really good at Booktube-a-thon. Let me know what you've been doing down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.